talk about? Playoffs? You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Decide a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got a lot to talk about. Got some basketball, some NFL rumors to talk about. Have the Lakers finally making that turning point with Luka? We shall see. But right now, let me go ahead and bring my man. He knows more baseball than I will ever know. Let me bring my man Seven in. Seven, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing so good. I can't wait till we get to talk baseball tonight. I got a couple of interesting topics. Oh, it's going to be fun.
Okay. Cool. Whoa, we got an unsuspecting visitor. Swag, what up, bro? Let me go ahead and bring in this gentleman is on with me Saturday nights on the Geek Gauntlet podcast. In case you hadn't had a chance to come through, remember, man, Ando, what's up?
Good evening, boys. What's going on today? How we doing?
Chilling, man. Chilling. All right.
Wow, Ando, you put up a picture behind you of what a girl sees when she goes into your room.
Well, that's blurred out, but yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't see all the hats and the nice shirts that I have.
He's completely missing the fucking joke. Yeah, this is beautiful.
Fuck you, Tony. We're starting early. See, everybody, we got the parental advisory up in the corner by Tony's head. So dropping
completely missing a joke.
He's completely missing it.
Oh my goodness.
What, the fact that I don't get girls to come into my room?
No. That anytime they're in your room is because everything's already blurry.
That's a solid joke.
It's
God damn it, Ando. Man, I feel bad when I gotta explain it to you.
It's no longer a joke when you. It's no longer a joke when you have to explain it.
Dude, I gotta give respect, man. That was a pretty solid joke, even though you have to explain it to me.
It's no longer a joke when you have to explain it.
Look, right? If it's not a dad joke,
yeah, but that's not necessarily.
If there's no sexual innuendo to it, I don't get it. The only jokes that I get are dad jokes and sex jokes. That's it.
That was a very clear sex joke, but it can be a joke. It can be a joke when you have to explain it.
Okay.
Because the Mets are still a baseball team, and we've had to explain them a bunch of times.
Juan Soto hit a home run on his first plate appearance. But that's not a joke.
Watch you go another 10 and don't do shit.
Right? But it's only preseason, so it's all good. Sorry.
You're going to do another 10 and ain't going to do shit.
If they handed out a World Series trophy for the best team before the month of July, the New York Mets.
Oh, it'd be the Mets. It'd be the Mets for sure.
The New York Mets would have more of those trophies than anyone else in the league combined.
Them or the Yankees, one of the two.
Over postseason hype? Oh, it's the Mets all day. But when it comes to actual playing baseball,
the Mets like playing baseball in April, not in October. That's their whole business plan.
I gotta change my hat. It's got the little green bill on it, man. You see?
Oh shit, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
All right, let me go ahead and bring everybody else in from the original player versus team. We all know him. You know you all love this man. John, what's up, bro? What's going on, man?
What's happening, y'all?
How you doing?
How we feeling, John? How we feeling?
I'm feeling, man. How y'all doing?
And we have making his sports report return, my man Swag. Swag, what's up, man?
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Damn,
chilling,
man. Swag from TikTok. What's going on, man?
Appreciate you being here, brother.
Yeah, shit, just chilling. This has been busy a lot. That's why I haven't been on consistently, but it's good to be here with y'all, though.
Good to see you,
man. It's good to have you, brother. Good to have you. All right. Now, Ando, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. But our Bulls laid the smack it down tonight on them Philadelphia 76ers.
Well, to be fair, again, it is the Philadelphia
To be fair.
76ers. To be fair, did Embiid even play today? Because last I heard, he was still dealing with shit with his knees, so I don't even know if he played today.
His vagina is still sprained. I don't think he played.
Yeah, his knee and his vagina basically run on the same tendon. I don't think Paul George put in a full game. Well, George played. George scored 19 points. Maxey only had 13. Philadelphia lost for the 10th time in 11 games. So I don't know. I mean, it's nice that we got a win against a quality opponent because they're currently the 11th seed in the East, and anybody who isn't the Jazz or whoever's in last place in the East, the Hornets, they're quality opponents, right? Lonzo played well.
You stupid, Seven.
Lonzo scored 6 points because his dad never lost the foot. So Lonzo had to go out there and play.
Whoa. Let's make a joke about this man's foot being taken off.
Never lost except his foot. Never lost.
When I posted it in the Sports Report group chat, I was posting jokes about it.
Mm-hmm.
That man's going to be hopping like the basketball team's bounce now.
Yep.
Listen. Listen. Right now, the Bulls are 23-35.
Yep.
We'll take this win, 142-110. We will take this win.
Yep.
Damn it.
Now, keep in mind that is the first time that we have beaten the Sixers all year. So the Sixers beat us back in December, 108-100. And then they beat us on January 25th, 109-97. Both of those were on our home court, by the way.
Yes.
The same place where Angel Reese is upset because Caitlin Clark has her own billboard outside.
Don't get me started on her.
Dude, it's just.
Don't get me started on her. What world is she living in?
Yeah.
What world is she living in?
First off,
leave Angel alone. She been hooping.
Yeah, on what, that 3-on-3? When it's not really team basketball? Good job.
It is a team. Anytime you got more than two people, it's a team.
Real quick. Got to bring on the other member of the original player versus team. Petty Kruger. Damn, man.
Kyle, what's up? Hey, first off,
what
before
up,
we
my
go
boy?
any further,
What's
I just
up,
gotta give a
man?
shout out to Anderson Posse. Yeah, Anderson, I'm not getting any. Oh, well.
Hey.
Wait, what?
Did you miss the
I'm
joke?
gonna let it go.
Did you miss the joke at the beginning where I said that the Andros backdrop was what every girl sees when she goes into his room?
Yeah, I caught that. Then
That's a callback to that.
Oh, okay. I was just like, damn, Ando, don't tell everybody you ain't getting none, man.
No, dude, I think at this point it's pretty well established that I don't.
I know that dragon is gone, but never mind. I'm sorry.
You had to fucking
I
say something,
couldn't.
You
My
had
bad, Ando.
You had to fucking say something. This is why Kyle's my favorite.
Good one, man.
My bad.
Good one, man. Good one.
See,
Oh,
Kyle
my
laughed at my -4-degree joke, which I probably won't be able to make the rest of the year because we were up in the 50s today.
We showed the hill woods. I think
Yeah.
y'all at 50 degrees. You
Bro,
heard me?
this is fall spring. It's fall spring. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I live in North Carolina. There's no such thing.
This is the Caitlyn Jenner of spring. It's not really what you think it is.
Man,
Seven always has to
is
bring
that
in
where
the
we're going
trans
already?
people. Seven has
Why
to bring in. We gotta bring in that trans audience somehow. Seven, you
Stop.
keep it up, man.
Talk
Stop.
about the Transformers.
Yes. Yes. Stop, please, sir. Please. You try not to get, as Stephen A. Smith used to say, we trying to get banned. We ain't trying to get banned off FCC airways.
Parental advisory.
Yes,
Yep.
that's why I put that. But
Right
I
above-
still ain't taking no chances.
And not
Right above my head
the Pornhub kind of parental advisory either. It's not that. It's not that kind.
Bum, bum,
No.
ba, ba, da, bum.
No. No.
What up,
Anyway.
Maurice?
Yeah.
Anyway, let me ask y'all a question. Because I got a lot to say about Andrew Reese, but first I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Because we got to get on him. Is the process over? Is it just over?
For
in
what?
Philly?
76ers?
Is it just over?
Did it ever really end?
Get rid of everything. Everything must go.
Burn it.
Everybody.
Except, you know what? I will say this. I like Nick Nurse as a coach. I like the philosophy that he brings, but he needs to have people in that system that want to play, not just make money. Embiid wants to make money. Paul George wants to make money. I think Tyrese Maxey is the best player on that team. I don't think he is the number one option. I think give him a couple years he could be. But I think besides Norris and besides Maxey, you need to get everybody else out of town and bring in a team that wants to play in Philadelphia.
Maxey is definitely the number one option now.
Yep.
The one they got.
He's
You know what they
available.
got.
He's the only one that's healthy.
Maxey is playing all-star levelish this year.
And he young.
And two, he had the guts to call out the supposedly lead player on the goddamn team.
No,
Don't
dude,
What's
play.
up, Mo?
as a young
So-
player, you need to call those people out. If your team captains are not going to call those people out or set themselves as an example, you need to do it. Maxey was right. Maxey
He's
did
absolutely
exactly. Maxey should be where Shea is at this point, but because he believed that he had a team around him, Maxey hasn't had that option. This was Maxey's basically coming out and being like, "Hey, this is going to be my team in the future" moment.
This is his get out of town, get paid card right
Yep.
here.
I gotta go over to Petty Kruger for a minute because I gotta find out from Petty Kruger. Hey, is the process over in your hometown, sir?
The process been over for quite some time.
Oh man.
It's been over for quite some time. And now it's just people really starting to see it. I'm gonna say it's been over for over 5 years.
Yeah.
He's not reliable. You can't depend on his ass. And then the whole thing, he talks so much shit to be as frail as he is.
And then my boy, and we got my boy Mo up
Soft
in
as
it.
AD.
And we got my boy Mo up right here. We got my boy Mo right here. Coffee and Sports in the morning right here on Wide Sports. Mo joining us in the chat. Here's my thing, and I agree with Mo wholeheartedly on this. Joel Embiid is the biggest idiot ever. How the hell are you gonna go up and tell somebody I'm gonna have season-ending surgery during the second half of the season?
Where'd he go to school? Kansas? Makes sense.
I'm gonna have to go
Never
through
lost.
surgery, a long extended surgery after the season. And I agree with Mo. Why even playing? Why even playing?
They getting paid.
They got to pay him anyway.
Yeah.
Peop- I mean, people are buying tickets to see
frail
Joel
ass
Embiid.
on the court.
What's up, Gene? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? The man, Wider Sports, my man, Gene, the NFL genius, Gene.
They got to pay him. So they're
They
going
got
to try
to.
and get out of him what they can. And realistically, with his attitude, you got to trade him in the offseason or at the deadline anyway.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, you might as well
What
get
you
out of
gonna
him what
get
you
for?
can.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What you
you
gonna
can,
get
get,
for
you
him?
can get a washing machine, 2 vending machines,
Hey, copy
Yeah.
machines are
Diet
expensive. Get a
soda.
copy machine.
a couple reams of paper, a couple reams of printer paper.
They're gonna have some cheese
Concession.
doodles in the machines.
Pack of nabs.
They're gonna have some cheese
Concession
doodles in the
stand worker to be
machines.
named later.
Yep. Dippin' Dots
Oh
vendor.
man.
Might
Man,
be
you
able
can
to
get that motherfucker for a bag of sandpaper or something,
Yep.
man. Yeah,
Sandpaper come in a bag. I thought those were sheets of paper, bro.
they were. A
Man,
bag
look.
sound funny.
Let me say you might be able to get you might be able to get some dude wipes.
Yeah.
A used Manscaped. You can get a
And
used
you
man-
can't get the 3-pack of wipes either. You gotta get the
just
single.
one, just a single.
This one pack.
Single use. Single use.
Hold on, you can't get the 6-pack there for
No,
him?
no,
Damn.
no,
Yo,
no.
you can't even get a 6-pack of
You
beer
can't
for
get the
him.
6-pack. You can't get the
You
shea
gotta
butter.
go buy a single
You gonna-
can out
Hey.
of sheets.
And you can't
You
get the
gonna-
shea butter. Dang.
You're going to be appreciative of the fact that it's an unopened pack of dude wipes and accept it.
right?
Them
Yeah,
dude
dude, I
wipes
It's
came
Joel
out the
Embiid.
Dollar
I
Tree.
figured it'd been open at this point. Otherwise, it does have an expiration date because the process has been going on for like 15 years. It feels like.
Scrap everybody.
Yeah.
Scrap everybody. I'll keep
Like
Tyrese
I-
Maxey.
like I-
Hey,
I
listen,
get-
I
Maxey
would, but if
Keithner,
I'm
that's
Maxey,
what
I'm
I
getting
do.
out, bro. He
listen,
about to be in
listen.
his prime. He need to be somewhere where he can win.
Yeah,
And
it definitely ain't gonna be a
Don't
filler for a
turn
while.
into Bradley Beal and stay with the freaking Wizards and lose on purpose, so
Well-
you can shine.
and Felix is going to have to do the same thing. You got to blow it up because you watch the Suns play. It's like they don't even like to be around each other.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you right. You
Well,
absolutely
And-
right.
then
They
KD
just
had
and
don't
I- and
look.
I
halfway out the
said-
door.
I said at the start of the season, I said before the start of the season, y'all thought I was nuts when I said that I thought Phoenix was going to have to blow it up to get it.
I mean, they I don't know what it is with Phoenix. Like
I don't know what's going on with them, man.
They're fun to watch play, but it's just like their defense is horrible.
Hey, but at least Bobo getting some minutes.
He is, man. I'm happy about it.
Yeah, at least he getting some minutes.
I've been saying
it looks good too.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a minute.
Actually, fun fact about the defense:
Bobo.
Phoenix has the fourth. They have the fourth worst defense in the West. The team with the worst defense in the NBA besides the Wizards, the Bulls, giving up 120 points a game.
That's a given.
Yep. Only the Wizards
were
were giving up
32 tonight, boss. So.
Yep.
Hey, but let me ask you this: the Lakers look like they start to turn things around. Look at them had a good game.
Of course they are. Of course they're going to turn things around.
Oh man,
They turning it around. They gonna be a threat. They're gonna be a threat in the West. I don't think so. I don't think so.
We gotta see how the playoffs go.
Well, we got but I can't remember his name. He does all the real sports stats on TikTok. I cannot remember that dude's name. He be on the Lakers like I don't know what.
But right now, the
Chris
Lakers
Collinsworth of Lakers.
Yeah, the Lakers are the 4th seed right now. They're tied with the Rockets. So if they take on the Rockets, I figure it'd be a 6-game series. Lakers, with their experience, will probably take it, and then they will meet either the Oklahoma State.
They don't
Thunder.
have any experience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Rockets don't have any experience. So
I ain't talking about the Rockets. I'm a Rockets fan. I'm not going to talk shit about my team.
I don't know. LeBron seems to come out during the playoffs, so LeBron will.
LeBron got swept
a
couple times.
Yeah, but it's not against the Nuggets. Seem to be his kryptonite, man. If he's not playing the Nuggets,
it wasn't his kryptonite the other day.
I was going to say that wasn't the way it was last night.
That wasn't the kryptonite the other day.
They would have played with AD versus Luka.
Wait a fucking minute now.
Thank you, Kyle.
They are 2-13 against Denver. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
They played good against Denver the other day.
But here's the thing. But you have to admit, and I get it, and you are right. However, the Lakers looked better. What was it, last night or the night before last against Denver?
Yep.
Than they've looked most of this season.
Yep.
And Luka dropped what, 32 in that game?
He had a good
Bron
game.
had 25.
He had a good game. He came back.
Played no defense.
That was.
Of course not. He ain't gonna play no defense though.
He ain't got no hairline.
Who the hell play defense in the NBA anyway?
You know how hard it is to get 200 balls?
They at least play effort on defense.
Who the hell play defense in the NBA now anyway, to be truthful?
Yeah, you absolutely right about that shit.
I mean,
you know how hard it is to run 270 pounds of Slovenian lard down the fucking field, down the court
Ask
to play
the Joker.
defense? And
Joker
then
know.
Slovenian, but
Joker know.
They move about the same speed though.
Yeah. Joker know.
Hey, him Zion.
Hey.
I
won't be surprised. I won't be surprised by that neither, because I won't be surprised by that either.
You got to remember, this is the same Lakers team that lost to the Jazz and the Hornets in back-to-back games. So,
hey, you check
you
that
got to
Hornets
win against the
game.
Nuggets, but you lost to the Hornets and the Jazz.
I just saw where the Hornets took advantage of Luka playing defense. They put his ass in that pick and roll.
Yeah, put him in that pick and roll. I mean, they go out and guard somebody.
And
Yeah,
LaMelo was cooking them.
Yep.
Luka thought the roll was an actual dinner roll, not a roll
man.
away.
Man.
Pistons look good against the Clippers tonight.
Who did?
I forgot
Pistons
playing.
Pistons playing some good ball. You gotta give them props.
Really
that team is a lot better. This Pistons team is a lot better than the last year's Pistons. A lot better than last year's.
8-2 in their last 10. They've won their last 7, and then they beat the Clippers today 106-97. So some defense was played there.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all think OKC a lot to win it in the West?
No.
It can only last for so long.
Not either.
I mean, they're
not a lot, but they got a chance to.
Because anybody can take it.
Yeah. They're so bunched up in the West.
Yeah.
They're so bunched up.
It's just going to be a matter of who stays consistent as it comes down the stretch.
Yeah.
West being competitive again.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a while, like it was only the West being competitive. Then it was like, all right, you got the Nuggets and whoever else. Even though the Thunder have been good, we all knew they weren't gonna win. Like we just knew that. So
Yeah.
and nobody thought Dallas was coming out last year. Let's be
Yeah, ain't nobody think Dallas
for
would
real.
look like that during the playoffs.
Playoffs, yeah. So
Yeah.
Fun fact: the top 10 teams in the West have at least a 500 record. Sacramento is 28-28 in the 10th seed. Fun fact about the East: only the top 6 teams have a winning record. Orlando.
damn, Ando.
You good, man?
You good?
You good?
Pat yourself on the back 3 times. How'd you feel?
Like I coughed, man. Orlando. Orlando is currently the 7th seed, and they're half a game below 500.
Half a game below.
Yep, they're 29-30. And John, I wish it was because I took a puff that I was coughing
Yeah.
that hard.
It wasn't that. He asked this question. Wade Ball played that game. How y'all feel against him versus Giannis 1-on-1?
What's the rules they going by?
Would that
Wait,
be?
who's going against
Where
him?
I'm from, like some people
versus
play make it, take
LaMelo.
it. Some people play,
Giannis versus LaMelo.
I score, they get the ball, you score.
Yeah.
So
Melo getting fried.
because if
You make
Giannis
it
get the
take
ball first and make it take it, Giannis gonna win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make it take
I
it.
just
Giannis
think
win.
because
That
of
is
Giannis' size.
If he's smart and don't try to be fancy, it's bully ball and it's game over.
Yep. Too big. Too strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Too big and too strong. But yeah, I'm like I say, they look like they might be making that turnaround to where they have to play off each other. So we'll see.
They look good playing off each other. Pause. So, dang, big pause. My bad.
So,
big pause.
Tony, you were asking about it. It just came up on my Facebook feed. Popovich is not expected to return. For anybody who didn't know, San Antonio Spurs head coach Greg Popovich suffered a mild stroke in November. The team announced earlier today that he is not expected to return, and his future is in question with the team.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll
Just
get better soon.
man. Yeah.
Yep. I don't
He
think
ain't
there's
got-
anything left for him to prove. If he steps away, I think it.
No.
He
Yeah, he
got
got
nothing left to prove.
Yeah,
Nothing
he got
left
to
to prove
retire.
at all.
Just, yeah.
Class act personified, one of the best
Mhm.
coaches in the NBA we've ever
Yep.
seen.
First and foremost, a defensive coach as well, which I think was great for the NBA.
Yes.
All these coaches now focus on offense, and Popovich was always that stand firm on the defensive side of the ball. So,
And everybody bought into the system.
mhm.
Everybody, even Tim Duncan bought into that system because I
Yep.
remember you saw Pop go off on Tim sometimes.
Mhm.
Tim knew he had to take it for the rest of the team to get it, so you got to give him props on that.
Or was it more that because Tim did take it, the rest of the team was like, hey, he's going to yell. If he's yelling at the star player,
Yeah.
we need to do
Yeah.
our shit and get in line. So,
Yeah,
Which I mean, Brady did something. Belichick and Brady had something similar. Brady got it just as much as the other guys because he knew that if he didn't take it, the rest of the guys would think they could skirt it too.
mhm.
And that's just, I think that's the mark of a good leader.
Yeah. And that just shows that fundamentally as a coach, you can build a foundation if you got the right person in charge.
Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely.
real quick before we move over to football, do I have any crazy after All-Star game NBA predictions from anybody here?
Bulls make it into the play-in and will not make the playoff.
Let's see.
You sh-
My Rockets win a series.
Mac McClung will be MVP.
The slam dunk guy
Of
for the
what?
Magic? Okay, all right.
Of what exactly?
I got the Warriors making the playoffs.
Yeah, Warriors gonna get in.
Yeah.
Especially with
I mean, yeah.
Jimmy make their defense so much better.
See,
He does.
the thing that I like about the West is between the 6th seed and the 9th seed, there's only one game difference. Warriors are currently in 9th, Mavericks are in 8th, Timberwolves are in 7th, and the Clippers are in 5th. So, yeah, I mean, having a logjam right there. And the way that the Warriors are playing, 6-4 in their last 10, won their last 3. Yeah, they're the best. Besides the Thunder, they're the hottest team right now in the West, 6-4 in their last 10. Sorry, I forgot the Lakers and the Nuggets. So, yeah, as long as they can keep up the momentum, I think the Warriors will make it in.
So what teams will the 76ers listen to? Legit, not the obvious answer, everyone. And what's his worth? 2 firsts and a player, or 1 first and multi-team deal?
Well, Embiid is only going to go to a playoff team. So you need to look at a playoff team that has draft picks. So it won't be either one of the LA teams. Denver doesn't need a center. OKC isn't going to give up anybody right now with the way that they're playing. They're not going to go after Embiid. In the East, I don't think there's anybody. New York has a center in Towns. Boston's chemistry is too tough, so they're not going to take orders for Embiid. Maybe the Cavs, but I like how the Cavs are playing basketball right now.
Cavs don't need him.
No.
Cavs don't really need him.
Keep Jared Allen.
Yeah, keep Jared Allen.
Who you got, 7?
Well, we're just talking about another team that needs to blow it up. Phoenix and Philly could take care of a lot of each other's problems. I don't know what the packages look like, but I can see something happening because Phoenix is one of the things that Phoenix has been lacking is a dominant center. And true. Matt Ishbia will spend money and do what it takes for a guy that will be dominant and will sell tickets.
This is true.
But does he stay healthy in Phoenix?
I think he stays healthy in Phoenix because he gets to enjoy a lot of really good. It's the fans aren't as toxic,
fair,
which I think can definitely lift a guy up. I think that a different culture can have an impact on it because Devin Booker is great about setting the tone in that regard, and I think that can. And so I think that if you pair him with if you pair Embiid and Devin Booker in Phoenix, that's something that sells tickets. That's something that fixes a lot of Phoenix's problems. The other 3 positions you can fill without having to spend as much money, so you can make some back. I'm not saying it's a guarantee. Of course, you're going to trade Beal. Phoenix does not want to keep Bradley Beal.
Heck no.
Phoenix wanted Adam Bradley Beal before the deadline.
Sure did.
So
because he's not living up to the expectation.
No.
Kyle, what you think about?
All right, so let's be realistic right now. If Joel Embiid played 65 games throughout the course of the season every year, this trade shit would make sense. Mm-hmm. Right now, the front office could do whatever the fuck they want to do with it if they decide to move it. They can move him for a bag of fucking chips if they want to. The reason being is Luka Doncic shit. After you saw what they did with Luka, what makes you think they can sit and be like, oh, we want a first? No, we can move him for whatever we want. If we want y'all to give us a bunch of 3rd-round picks, let me get the 3rd-round picks or 2nd-round picks and y'all can have it. At this point in time, dude is not dependable.
Yeah.
At all.
I agree.
I'd send him somewhere. Again, I wouldn't send him anywhere fucked up. But if I were the owner, I'd send his ass to Washington. I'd send him to Washington for the pool
party.
Injury city.
It's a pool party.
Chris Middleton.
It's
career gonna be done.
It's a pool party, boy. It's a pool party with the Wizards, boy.
He's got to have a no trade or something that's going to limit something like that, give him some control.
Send him to Charlotte.
I think if you send him anywhere, the change of environment will be good, but it's going to be
his mentality will be the same.
Send him to where your boy Zion is. Send him over there.
Oh, the Pelicans.
No. Send him over to the Pelicans. They're gonna be sitting down together.
Yeah, they both gonna be eating that crawfish dinner, man.
He gonna get fat too.
John is right. This is a good one too. They would fucking, the way shit looks, they would do a straight up trade for Bam. Like they would take Bam over him right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's a solid idea.
He's just,
Like trading pink
Straight up
slips. Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
y'all don't like the
Bucky, he's
idea.
your problem now.
But y'all don't like the idea of him and Zion together?
Hell,
New Orleans would be the new center of homeless shelters.
Be careful.
Or not?
Yeah, right.
Sorry. Starvation would be the
The
new plan
pro-
because
The
the two of them would.
process, we team in the process with the
There'd be
fast
no
food
more
freak
chicken.
Yep,
in
the
the
process
city.
and the fat boy.
and the
Yep.
fast food freak.
The fast food freak and the process. Yep.
All the salt
Every-
would
Yep.
be empty.
The
What?
walk-in area,
cheeseburgers.
Hey,
You do all that.
Listen.
the
Yeah.
entry of
Yeah.
every buffet in New Orleans
more
would have a
gumbo.
picture.
They have what? They have a picture of Zion and Embiid together.
Yep.
And Zion and Embiid together. They are not allowed in individually or
They
together.
got trophies
They're not
made
allowed
of
to eat any of
of
the.
a
They're not allowed to
chicken
have
leg
any of the
or
Hey.
eating contests.
Hey.
it.
Hey, can you imagine if that duo did stay healthy though?
That duo healthy is
Man, if
impactful.
Zion was healthy with Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, and the rest of that squad, they'd be a playoff team. Winning it,
Yeah.
I don't know. But if they were healthy and they could all play together, they would
Yeah.
definitely be a really good playoff team. They might
Yeah.
even win 1 or 2 series.
Yeah.
But
That's fair.
More
they-
than fair. More than fair.
One can't stop eating, the other one can't stay healthy. They traded Brandon Ingram, and
Yep.
CJ
Yeah.
McCollum just lost in the goddamn gumbo.
That's because Brandon. That's because
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram was just high every game. That's why they had to get rid of him.
Yeah, you probably right about
that.
He do be looking like he smoked a tree, the whole tree.
And nothing
The
but the
whole
tree.
and nothing
Right.
but the tree.
And nothing but the tree.
Damn,
Bro.
who is Atlanta Center? Who's Atlanta Center?
The only classified center that they have is Clint Capella. They have
Yeah, Clint.
3 different power forwards, but that's the only center that they got classified on their roster.
Oh, they can move Clint.
Yeah, you can
They
move Clint.
could.
You can move Clint. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he was 15 and 10 guy.
Yeah.
His cap's only 22 mils, so
You gotta move something else to go with that though.
I'm telling
He
you,
needs that
send
cap
Embiid
number.
to Charlotte, and if they can get rid of Mark Williams and some draft picks,
Yeah.
they'd be all right. I
And
think
they'd
him and
be all right,
LaMelo
too.
Ball would be good company, but it's also a city that don't care to win. So if he's hurt, oh well.
Yeah. That's all it's gonna be. That's all it's gonna be.
Philly City wants to win, but like I said, the players don't. So you can't do
Players
shit
don't
about
want to
it.
win.
No, they're good.
They-
They won the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl.
They happy with hey, Kyle brings a good point. Kyle brings up a good point. They're happy with that Super Bowl.
They do the
yeah,
Super
they are.
Bowl.
Yeah, but
They're
the Sixers
looking
fans
forward
ain't
to
happy
getting.
watching them games, man. See, my city ain't like that. They go to the games expecting a loss. They come to see the other team come in the
Yeah.
city.
God damn.
Like if Houston comes here, I'll go watch Houston. I didn't go to see LaMelo Ball.
You gonna sit on the Rocky side
Man,
like a damn
You
high school
think I-
game.
I went to see the Texans
You
play
gonna
the
sit- you gonna
Panthers
sit on the
last
Rama High
year.
School side.
You think I didn't wear my Ohio State jersey just because CJ Stroud was at the game?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh man.
I didn't go to see them. I didn't. Y'all laughing? I'm dead ass serious.
Speaking of football,
I know
speaking of
you are.
football, speaking of football, I want to get into some of these free agent rumors and trades that's going on in the NFL right now. Seven, you spoke on something earlier. I want to touch on. Matthew Stafford to. Do you remember what you said?
Detroit.
No, Matthew Stafford to. I forgot how you said. You said it in chat.
Well, I know. Dan said Dan threw out the possibility of him going to the Niners. But
yeah, that was him.
They're not moving,
Okay.
They're not moving out for Brock Purdy. It's
I was about to say, what are they gonna do?
there's
with
no
Purdy?
way they're moving out for Brock Purdy for
No.
Matt Stafford.
No.
He'll go back. I would not be surprised if Matt Stafford goes back to Detroit. That
And
actually
what do they
makes
do with
sense for
golf?
both sides.
What are they gonna do with golf?
Move send his ass send him to the Rams. Just
Man, ain't no way.
Gonna do the
Man,
trade all
that'd
over
be the
again.
dumbest shit in
Jared,
the
is
world,
what it
bro.
is. Jared Goff is going to go back to his old job as Ryan Gosling's stunt double. That's what's going to
Damn.
happen with Jared Goff.
Damn.
Mm.
Hey, somebody said
Jared Goff
John said he going to the Jets.
Stafford to the
He
Jets.
could.
I'd hang it up.
He could.
Oh, the
they
John,
did get rid
he
of-
said, excuse me. He
Where's
says
Aaron Rodgers gonna go?
Rumor has it he could go to the Rams.
I
Steelers
don't
and
know,
Rams are
Rodgers.
the top 2 spots. Yeah.
and he said the Giants isn't, and he's saying the Giants isn't playing for Matt Stafford too. But
Yeah, I saw that a couple days ago.
There's no way.
Don't do
There's
it.
no way
Don't
that
do
Aaron
it.
Rodgers goes to the Steelers. There is no way that Aaron Rodgers
Oh,
goes to the
that'll be
Steelers or
funny.
Mike Tomlin is trying to get fired.
That would be funny.
There
Be
is
funny as
no
hell.
way Aaron Rodgers goes to the
Hey,
Steelers.
it would be funny as hell. Can you imagine? You still ain't got no number one receiver.
No.
Even with Rodgers, you ain't got no number one receiver on that
I'm
team.
going to Pittsburgh, but I'm bringing Devontae Adams with me.
They say if this was Rodgers 4 or 5 years ago, he wouldn't need a 1-1 receiver. Like he was
Yeah.
similar to Brady in that manner. He would take a receiver that
And
wasn't
make
that
him a
good,
number 1.
and
Yeah,
then
he
Right.
made
yeah,
receivers, yeah.
like
Yeah, he
we
made
didn't know who
receivers number
Jordy Nelson was until he got with Rodgers.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know,
and
a
then
couple of
Jordy
other
was not the
cats.
same.
Yep.
Yeah. What's
Yep.
the dude? Cobb was pretty good just with
Randall
Rodgers.
Cobb.
Yeah. So I mean, he had a few of them little young guys that just Rodgers. Hey, they know how to get open. Rodgers know how to find them.
Greg Jennings was another one.
But them
Yep.
Steelers ain't
It
like that.
came
Though.
out of nowhere.
But them Steelers ain't like that though.
No. But
It's
I mean, and Rodgers ain't like that no more. So
Nope.
he need to go home. Shit. I don't know what else to say.
hold on. Crazy
Retire.
prediction for Aaron Rodgers. I just thought about this. This is the perfect move.
Oh dear God.
The Arizona Cardinals are going to be moving off of Kyler Murray. And what better way to make sure you have a pristine draft pick to get a new quarterback in a draft that won't have a crappy quarterback class is to have Aaron Rodgers as your starting quarterback next year for the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm.
Because you're still going to sell tickets, but
They
you're
got
going to
two
be
good
taking
receivers.
some draft picks in the holes. They have a couple of good receivers, so he's going to think it's going to be a good fit. But it's the
I'll be
Arizona
right back,
Cardinals.
guys.
It's not going to be a good fit.
Okay.
So I can't for I like the Arizona Cardinals for Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
I'm hoping my Vikings don't go get him. We do shit like that. We'll go find somebody they think.
Well, that's
is
how
washed
he
up.
completes the Brett Favre arc. But
Yeah.
look at
And
it this
granted,
way: this means
I didn't think
and-
Brett Favre was going to be that good at what was that 2009. I
2000.
had no earthly idea.
2009. Yeah.
Favre was going to look him, Sidney Rice, Shake. Man, of course AP was in the backfield, but I had no freaking idea they were going to look that good. Pause. But
just think if this holds true, though, that means in like 10 years you're gonna have Jordan Love at quarterback.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we got take Aaron Jones, we took Greg Jennings. What's the other linebacker that left? Darius Smith. We just take all their players and put them on our teams.
Y'all be man, every division be taking our. I be like, damn.
But yeah, that's the thing, man.
I forgot Swag, you Pack fan.
All right. Wait. What
Y'all
are
were
you thinking?
2-0 against us this
Whoa,
year.
whoa,
Just
whoa,
saying.
whoa. Hold on. Let's talk about Debo Samuels.
Go on, talk
you
about
talking
it.
Let's talk about Debo, dumbass.
You talking about the receiver who looked
He
like
done
a
got-
tight end?
Yeah, I'm about to say he been hanging out with Zion.
This motherfucker, he really said,
He went to New Orleans.
he really had the nerve to say he wants to go somewhere and be a number one receiver.
You ain't a number one receiver now.
No, you don't run. You can't run. You don't run routes very well. Your hands are suspect. He's a gadget player. It's fucked up. That's what he is now. You're a gadget player. He's not even a dependable number two.
Nope.
You
The
He's not a
rookie that they
healthy
draft,
player,
the
though.
rookie they drafted from Florida is a better receiver.
They have-
who? Ayuk?
DeJuan Jennings is better than him.
Oh, Jennings.
DeJuan Jennings is a solid number two. He could damn near be a one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Ricky
Ayuk was
Pearsall,
good too, though.
Ricky Parasol is a better
right.
receiver. He's a rookie going into his second year.
and he got shot,
And he got
looked
shot.
better after his shot. After getting shot, than
Yeah.
Debo Samuel looked consistently as a wide
Yeah.
receiver. Debo's got to go to a coach that's going to teach him how to be a proper wide receiver because all he knows is being a gadget guy. That's how he's been used. He's got to properly learn how to be a wide receiver. He's going to have to go to somewhere with a really good receiver coach, and they're going to have to teach him. He's going to have to sit for a while until he learns.
Should Jacobs go back to Green Bay?
Jacobs is in Green Bay.
Should he go back? He's a
Oh, free agent? Yeah, I
Yeah.
would. I don't see why you wouldn't. Green Bay would be dumb if they didn't bring him back as a running back with Jordan Love. Because Jacobs took a lot of pressure off of Jordan Love, and that's why Jordan Love looked really good this year.
I can see.
No, we don't. We no.
I can see
Debo
Debo.
Saint.
Know who else
No.
might go get him too? No, these are these are good picks. But
I
you know
could
what?
see the Jags going to him.
I can see
I
the
could see
Jags
him
doing
going
it.
to Jags.
I can see the
can
Jags
see-
doing it. I don't think Mickey Loomis. He a dumbass, so he'll probably do something like that.
He got fired. Mickey Loomis got fired though.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
he's a
Lewis ain't
dumbass.
the GM no more.
Did the
Mickey Loomis
Ravens-
got fired. Remember?
He's a
Loomis
dumbass.
got fired.
Well, the thing about it, I've been looking at the other interviews, particularly when Kellen Moore got hired, and Kellen Moore spoke to him like he was still the GM. So I don't
He's
know.
gone.
I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know.
Did the Ravens offensive coordinator still there, right?
Yeah, Todd Munkin, I think, is still leading.
He sucks.
Listen, Debo would be the dumbass pick that they would go after.
He'll go out. Yeah.
It would be either
I
them-
can see that.
I can see
Yeah.
that. The
I can see
Bills,
that too.
the Bills
Yeah.
might go after him.
Because
Nah.
Todd Munkin will do anything to not run the fucking ball. So let's go ahead and get Debo Samuel on our roster as well. So that
Yep.
we have another reason to not run the fucking ball.
They're gonna run some
When what we
backside
need
George.
to do is just run the fucking ball.
They're gonna run
You
some
ask
backside.
me.
They're gonna run some
Put
backside George
Debo at running
reverses.
back.
They're gonna run some backside George reverses with his ass.
Why would you put Debo at running back when you've got Derrick Henry?
I ain't
Exactly.
talking about at the Ravens. I'm just talking
Oh,
about
okay.
In general. In
Like,
general.
In general,
Yeah, not at the Ravens. Heck no.
I mean, then he wouldn't have to lose all the weight.
Yeah.
He wouldn't. He definitely would.
You saw how he was dressed. You saw how he was dressing that last time we saw him.
That zesty ass fits.
Oh, I'm surprised.
They get zestier every week.
Hey, I had a hard time. I had a hard time
Oh,
deciding
man.
who was worse, him or Jalen Ramsey.
Listen, I literally, the day when San Fran played the Bucks and they showed him walk in, he was dressed like Shannon Sharp, but he had shorts on. He had a leather jacket with black shorts and some type of weird ass boots. I almost broke my fucking TV. I was so mad. I even made a post. I said, "Yo, I can't believe we lost to a team with a player who thinks he's a bad bitch." I was hot. Man. I was hot.
I don't understand it, man. I get you get some money, but dude, I wouldn't change the way from the way I dress now. Like,
And that's the thing that be killing me. These guys make a ton of money, but you do
Nuts.
stuff like that?
Yep.
it's like they get paid to look stupid
Yep.
Hey,
or zesty.
got with his nails shit. I mean, like,
Yeah, a lot of these young guys doing that, man. I don't get it. I ain't paint my nails black, red, purple, nothing.
Where their daddy at? That's what I want to know.
where they-
They mom, never mind. They daddy's probably a stud.
Well,
Never mind. I'm sorry.
But dad's never loud.
well, hey, listen on that. I don't think that's a valid question because Patrick Mahomes shows up to his games looking normal, and his daddy's getting ready to fight John Rocker on fucking Barstool.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Wait,
you're not
This is
wrong,
true.
bro.
This is true. This is true.
So let's go ahead and pull that question back a little
That's
bit
true.
because
That's
y'all
true.
seen
Patrick Mahomes again is overachieving.
Have
That's
y'all
true.
seen him? Have y'all seen Patrick? Have y'all
Yeah.
seen him? He got that spanking in the Super Bowl gave him a whole identity crisis. He cut that fucking stupid ass mohawk thing off now.
Oh, did he really?
Got low cut.
Oh man, no, I ain't seen it. They got Travis Kelce talking about retiring.
Oh well, retired then, sir.
Well,
Retired.
What he got left to prove? He ain't got nothing left to prove. He can retire.
his girlfriend is worth over $1 billion. He doesn't need to do a fucking thing.
We don't give a damn. Look here.
I would
Look here.
retire too if my girlfriend was worth $1 billion.
Look here. Look here. He ain't got. He ain't asked for the hand in marriage yet.
He showed
So
he could.
So they
He lost
ain't
the
none of his
Super
money
Bowl.
yet. They ain't none of his money yet. They ain't none of his money yet. When he get the hand in marriage, then
They're-
that's
they're-
the money.
They're just their attorneys are busy negotiating the prenups as we speak, guys. Come on.
Mm.
Let's come on.
I would agree with that. I would agree with
That's
that.
that's what's taking so long because
Right,
they're
right.
they're going to negotiate the
waiting for
prenups
the
and we're going to
next-
find
That's
out
what
their
rich folks
game.
do, I guess. That's what rich folks do, I guess.
I mean, but look at it. You got because they do both have distinct businesses, and obviously Taylor Swift's would be paying Travis Kelce alimony, which just doesn't make sense. So they're just making sure that's not
It
going to
does
happen.
make sense. It does make sense. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
She got to pay for his security for the rest of his life. So that her
Hey,
female fans don't kill him.
listen.
Too many
And,
crazy
when
chicks
it,
in Black
and if
Taylor
they ever
Swift.
break up a divorce, he gets some royalties off the new song she come up with. I'm just saying. It's fair. It's fair. I'm just saying it's fair.
Damn, he said let's trade Gucci for Kmart. Woo!
That's crazy.
Gucci for Kmart.
Quick update on basketball. Timberwolves just beat the Thunder in overtime, 131-128.
So let me ask y'all a question. What y'all think Cincinnati gonna do with T. Higgins?
They got to sign him.
Yeah.
They
They
franchise
was talking
tag
about franchise tagging. I don't
Yeah,
know if
you
they
gotta-
did.
That's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna.
Get out
You
of
better
that.
pay
team.
everybody.
Chase and Hendricks, they got to figure somebody's not getting a slice of that pie. They're not going to let Chase go.
Yeah,
They also have a bigger problem. They don't have a fucking offensive line. Why are you worried about having a second receiver when you can't even give Joe Burrow 3 seconds to throw the damn ball?
Yeah.
Like, what's the fucking point? Let T. Higgins walk as much as it sucks. Get him to sign his tag and trade his ass for whatever you can get out of him. And then go sign an offensive line. Because otherwise, Macaulay Culkin is just going to keep getting his ass kicked.
God damn it.
Hey,
Not right.
I gotta talk to Kyle for a
ain't
second.
lying.
Hey, Kyle, real quick, Kyle. What the Bucks gonna do with Chris Godwin? He on the free agent list too.
So they had what do they have till March 15th?
I think it's March 18th.
It's like March 15th or something. They got to eat the dead money. I would move on. I love Chris, but he had he suffered a dislocated ankle. He had something like that before.
Yeah, it cut them out of the season too. Like,
It's like they did enough with what they had. Let's do number 15.
But they're not a playoff team this year without Chris Godwin's contribution.
Also true, but if we're being realistic, he got hurt like week 6.
Yeah.
He did get hurt weeks, but again, he's a part of the offense. And look, the offensive coordinator, he's gone. If they can figure something out, keep him. If they can't, they got to move on.
They keep Higgins in Chase and let Hendricks go.
Damn.
Hendricks, Patriots, massive cap salary.
If the Bucks get rid of Godwin and go get T. Higgins,
that would be fire. T. Higgins and Mike Evans. What?
That'd be fire.
T. Higgins, Mike Evans with Baker under center. That's a tasty
that's a
offense.
good offense.
Godwin to the
Y'all
Vikings or
welcome.
Steelers. Another Steelers do. What did Steelers do with another drama queen?
Nah, I don't see Chris
I don't see
Godwin.
him as a drama queen though.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you got George Pickens. That's enough. Right?
That's enough drama.
That might
That's
be
more drama than TNT.
That's more than AB at this point.
Hell
George
yeah.
Pickens.
God dang, boy, that's
Hell
deep,
yeah.
boy.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, that's deep.
But John, look at it like this. Look how he's acting now when he ain't been paid yet. He ain't been
You
paid.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't pay.
I know I wouldn't. Not for that.
The man can catch,
I
but
can't.
I can't. Not for that.
can't be out here acting like your vagina broke. Like you can't act like that, bro.
Hey,
you ain't got
John.
nothing.
Hey, John. I gotta get on your. I gotta get on your. On one of your guys.
What's
Texans
up?
keeping Stephon Diggs,
I don't like him.
but are they gonna keep him?
I don't know. We keep sleeping with people's girlfriends. Yeah.
That's wild, man.
We ain't talking about Steve Smith either, but man, I don't care what they do with Stephon Diggs.
So, yeah, they do.
I don't care what they do with him.
Tank Dell being out for a whole year then? You're gonna be out for another year of football?
Yeah. So it would make sense to keep him if Tank Dell gonna be out that long. Because Case is right. I didn't think about that.
When are they supposed to know how long Tank's actually going to be out?
I think in a couple months, probably before summer.
Man.
He was talking about Pickens. Okay, I got you, John. I got you. You talking about Pickens? I got you.
He was doing great this year until that injury happened. Like,
he was, man. Him, CJ Stroud, man, they were a good team, good tandem.
Yeah.
they ran into the cheese. That's all it was.
I just didn't like the way Stephon Diggs was trying to hint like I don't know, man. He had like a little bitch.
I get it.
Just keep it hot. Like he'd be on what type of grown man goes on Twitter and make cryptic tweets like that? I don't want to be on the team anymore. And then you stay with the team. Then the next year comes back around again, and you do the same thing.
Yeah.
You just request a trade.
Yeah.
Just go, bro. That's why I don't like him.
I got
Go ahead.
I gotta go to 7 on this one. Do the Browns keep Jameis Winston?
Jameis Winston, get it right.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston.
Excuse me, sir. Say his Christian name. Reverend Jameis Winston.
Bishop.
Winston.
Yeah.
Actually, if I think you almost have to. I think you have to bring either that or you have to hope to God you can find a way to sign Sam Darnold. To have any chance of being anything sort of competitive. But if you're gonna keep Winston, which is I think the cheaper move, because I think Darnold's gonna be worth more, and he should be. But if you're gonna keep Revan Winston, you have to get better coaching around him.
I'm gonna go bring him up.
The Ravens are cutting Tucker. That's why all the information came out. So they can get out of the fucking deal. They're not going to pay the girls anymore because he's not making kicks. So of course they're going to cut him and let him go down. It's the same reason that the Texans let all those girls unleash against Deshaun Watson. The team had control over when that information was coming the entire time.
Unleash.
But you have to keep Revan Winston. I think you re-sign him to a pretty conservative deal. You get some good coaching around him, and you hope to God that something happens, because you still have to realize that 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in a year in one season is still a pretty remarkable fucking stat.
The Giants.
I mean, he literally mimicked Josh Freeman. So
yeah, it's
yeah.
I mean, if they don't, the Giants could grab him on a decent deal, and Revan Winston with Malik Neighbors, that's an interesting combo to me. I could watch that.
They'll air it out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have to run more cover 2 against the Giants because you got to protect against the deep ball with that combo. But
absolutely,
Myles Garrett.
They still gonna suck.
That sounds good.
I could see 15 touchdowns, 15 interceptions.
Myles Garrett to the Chargers. Myles Garrett to the Chargers.
Yeah, because the Chargers are moving off of Bosa, so I could see that happening.
Bosa going to join his brother with the 49ers. Watch.
Probably so.
Yep. No, you can't have 2 racist guys on the same team because then it's legally a hate group. You can't have 2 racist guys on the same team or it's legally a hate group.
Joey goes to Philadelphia.
Will ain't say that. That's all I got to say. That Will ain't say that.
Bosa's going to go play for the Patriots because then he can scream the N-word and nobody's going to look otherwise. Like that's the plan.
You know what? He right though. I go say in front. He right though. I go say in front.
He
right though. You can tell. He right though. Because if you go look at the Red Sox play and you go look at them Celtics play, that's all you get.
You're gonna hear them in bombs.
You're gonna hear them in words regardless. But I'm just saying, that's what you're gonna hear. They're gonna deny it, but that's what you're gonna hear.
I bet Joey goes to Philadelphia because they've had some practice with white guys saying the N-word there in Philadelphia.
Don't you go there with that wide receiver?
With Riley Cooper?
Yeah.
They got practice. That's why Joey's going to go to Philadelphia.
But then you're going to have a coach and a defensive player arguing with the fans at games, and I don't know how that's.
It's just practice.
Philly has a very manicured optic that they like for their football team and their fan base, and so I think at some point,
you know what though, I can see. You know what though, for real, because they about to lose because the Cowboys about to lose DeMarcus Lawrence. I don't think they keeping DeMarcus Lawrence.
No, he's not. He's gone.
It sounds like
he's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
They're about to lose everybody.
They're about to lose everybody.
They're
not paying Diggs. They're not going to pay Diggs.
No.
Nope. Michael Parsons talks too much. He's not going to be there.
That's why I got a podcast.
They talking about Trey Lance going to be going
Him
too.
and Paul George need to start a podcast. Yes.
No,
Zach
Paul
Martin-
George don't need to do it no more. I ain't gonna hold you. Pause.
Zach
Trey-
Martin retired.
Have y'all listened to his podcast?
Ass. Paul George is his ass.
Yeah.
You know
Trey-
who? In all seriousness, you know who has like one of the best podcasts from like basketball player standpoint?
Jeff T.
Fucking Jeff Teague.
Yeah,
Jeff
yeah,
Teague
yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
legendary.
Damn. Yeah.
And he know the game. And he actually
JJ
know the
do.
game.
JJ Redick used to have a really good basketball podcast, but he chose a shittier job.
He definitely did.
Just because
He
LeBron
brought his
he-
goddamn girlfriend on
forced him
there,
to get-
and then went to
Hey,
the team she worked
hey,
for.
JJ Reddit that gave every podcaster in the world hope. Hope you can go coach our favorite NBA team.
Listen,
Me and
I'm
me
going to be
and
such a good
Ando
baseball.
listen, me
Go
and
ahead.
Ando finna go coach. Me and Ando finna go coach the Bulls. You know,
I'm-
give
hey, look,
everybody-
I
JJ
am-
Reditt to
I
give
don't want
Why
that
everybody-
not?
job. Nope.
I am an
Look,
ideal
Jerry
phone
Reinsdorf
call
goes
away. I am an ideal phone call away from coaching the Boston Red Sox at this point.
There you go.
Like
There you go.
I'm like right there.
There
like,
you go.
Like right there. Oh, sorry. Like right there.
7, but you don't like to say the N word, so you wouldn't fit in.
You wouldn't fit in.
Well, no, actually, I would because I'd be too scared to say the N word because that's like all 6 foot tall Dominicans that are in the dugout, and I can't fight, so I'm not going to be worried about it. I'm going to have an excuse. I'm going to be
Hey.
like, no, because they will kick me in the row. I can't do that.
Let me ask y'all a question. Going back to the Steelers for a minute. They keeping Najee Harris?
They have to.
I'll let
I
it
don't know.
go.
They got Warner. Warner's
What you gotta say, Kate?
I don't think they should. I really don't.
They shouldn't, but they have to.
They need to send Najee Harris.
I'd rather let they backup play. Man.
He didn't say Chin and Friday next moves, coach.
You set a fire, though.
They need to send
Oh
Najee Harris.
man,
Najee Harris need to go play in the XFL, man.
what's that other big boy that came out of Alabama? He reminded me of him.
Najee Harris.
God dang,
You about Eddie Lacy. Eddie
he
Lacy.
played for the Packers. Yeah,
Eddie Lacy.
He lazy.
Eddie Lacy.
Yeah.
Yep, Eddie Lacy. Yep. Eddie Lacy.
was
Yep.
tough.
Eddie Lacy. Yep.
He messed up.
That joke was huge.
Man.
I mean, this is one thing to gain weight, but how do you use it on the football field? Because Brandon Jacobs was probably the biggest running back I've ever seen.
The tiptoe burglar. The fucking tiptoe burglar.
Yeah.
Don't forget your boy Christian. Don't forget your boy a little bit before him, Christian Okoye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Nigerian nightmare.
Yep.
Biggest
Very
running biggest running back we've seen.
I'm sorry, dude. Jerome Bennis was way better.
Stature wise would be the bus. It definitely would be.
Yeah, but he had like ballerina feet. Like
But
he
you
was
know-
shifty.
You know who else was nimble as shit to be that fucking to be his
Why?
son?
Why? He's just a guy. Mo, he's just a guy.
LeGarrette
Mo.
Blunt.
LeGarrette Blunt was nice.
He
He just-
was.
He
Yeah,
had
just a
good
guy.
cut. He really did have good cut. Like
He just
on a
couldn't
dime.
stop punching people.
Didn't he mess it up? Didn't he mess it up with the Patriots though?
No. Remember, they traded him.
Oh, that's right.
After
That's
they won
They
the-
traded him,
Not smoking
and-
weed.
They sent him and Chris Long to the Eagles, and the Eagles won the Super
and then they
Bowl.
went and got him back, didn't he?
They didn't come back.
No,
I thought he came back to the Patriots again.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. He came back.
Nah, not after he won that Super Bowl with the Eagles.
Mm.
Okay,
God.
Mm.
What? Yeah.
so he got 2 Super Bowls, right?
I think he's got 2.
Okay. His son pretty good at football, from what I'm seeing.
Y'all think the Chargers are gonna keep J.K. Dobbins?
They need to.
they need to.
I be feeling, man. I be rooting for that kid, man. He just stays hurt, but he had a really good year when he was on the field. So, well, I don't see why you don't take a chance on him.
Yeah.
I think Harbaugh does. Because of the type of guy Harbaugh is, I think J.K. Dobbins gets one more year to get it right and not have an injury issue.
Yeah. He's a
He was
good
in-
running back to have somebody else come in and out with.
Yeah. One more guy. Actually, 2 more guys. He's probably gone, and I won't blame him. But Rico Dowdle, he probably
Dallas
not
is dumb enough. I think they'll sign him to a long-term deal.
That's going to be Jerry being aggressive this offseason.
Right. Your name's Rico. Your name's Rico. I like it.
All
$50
in
million
part two.
a year.
Hey, that's gonna be all in part two.
All in.
All in part two.
All in, baby.
We all in. We gonna sign
All
Rico.
in, baby.
Wait, you say your name is Uncle Rico? Yeah, you're signed.
All
50
in part
million a year.
two. Hey, and last one, Jacoby Brissett.
He'll go to a different team. I don't think he stays in New England.
Yeah, I think he's gone. I think he leaves too.
Yeah.
I think he
I
leaves
don't know
too.
where he goes. Who knows? I mean, like I say, he's a great backup. But he's
Yeah.
not
I could actually, honestly, I would see him backing up in the Jets, or honestly, because I don't know how long Carson Wentz is going to stick around. I could see Kansas City picking him up as a backup.
That's true.
Maybe the Raiders too, depending on their quarterback situation.
He could start in the Raiders based on who they have
He
now.
would.
That and the Titans.
He probably would.
Definitely would. What's the dude?
for a
what's
couple of games, just like he
fucking-
did over Drake
who the
May.
quarterbacks that they have?
Yep.
Because the Raiders got the one quarterback that looks like Rod Farber from.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell is who they got.
Aiden
under-
O'Connell
under
looks like a
contract.
fucking highway patrolman.
Minshew looks like
He does.
you, your boy from Dodgeball.
Yeah, and
No,
then they also got
Minshew,
He looks like
Minshew
the dude
actually
from
looks like,
Dodgeball.
um,
Was that Ben Stiller?
yeah,
From
he looks like
Dodgeball?
Ben Still's character, but he also the opening of Super Troopers. He's-
Officer Rod Farber.
Well, no, because you got Officer Farber, but also the one in the opening of Super Troopers that's in costume because they're playing a joke on the rookie when he runs out of the restaurant. And he's got the wig and the glasses on.
Yeah.
That's what Gardner Minshew looks like. If Gardner Minshew has on sunglasses and a denim jacket, he looks exactly like that guy.
Yeah.
So
my
that's
man from, Tacoma.
yeah, from Tacoma FD. Yeah, Tacoma FD.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a good one, John. I kind of like that one, John. I kind of like that one. Don't know that. Yeah, we do. I kind of like that one.
Brissett,
Considering
I
that
like
the
that
Titans
one.
probably won't keep Mayo Boy.
Yeah, I kind of like that one though. He can hold down the ship. You know, they still got a good running game over there in Tennessee. So that bit, I kind of like that.
I agree.
Like I said, he's a great backup to have. Your quarterback out 3-4 games, he can win.
Oh,
2
yeah.
to 4, 3 to 4.
Me and you look like a narc.
No, he looks like a guy that narcs on his drug dealer because the bag's too light and it's a bag of cocaine.
I mean, he looks like he goes home with the cocaine now. He looks like
Clark Hunt and Gardner Minshew have a very different view of what it means to hit the powder. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man!
Titans have Randolph and Levis and them out
Lord.
together. You might get a
Levis.
glass of lemonade from the corner
From a
stand.
corner stand.
Damn.
Hey,
Damn. I think
The
we
best
called
is-
it though. I think we called it on player versus team about Levis though. I think we called it though.
He's ass.
He suck. We
Levis.
called it.
Ass.
he can sell mayonnaise, man. That's his goal in life is to sell mayonnaise.
I
Yeah.
have not bought
he's-
Hellman's mayonnaise since he started doing their commercials. I am
Real
strictly
quick.
craft or store brand.
Real
Who
quick.
the fuck
Real
buys
quick.
Hellman's mayonnaise?
Everybody not named Will Levis, or everybody named Will Levis. I don't like Hellman's, and now that fucking Will is
I don't
doing
eat
it,
mayonnaise,
Mayo aspirate. Now fuck out of here, dude.
I don't like white substances.
That's
You had to make it weird, John.
really, and I'm pretty sure you're the one who has the fucking thing chirping in the background, the fucking smoke detector, confirming confirming another black stereotype.
Nah,
we
that's
know who it is.
we know who it is. We know who it
got
is.
that goddamn smoke detector.
We know who it is. That's
This boy
swag,
ain't been
man.
saying
Oh,
much.
it's swag. Okay,
That's swag,
that's
man.
still. All right. Well, I'm still kind of right.
We already know. We already know who that is.
Yep. My heater going on and off, but not no smoke detector. Ain't cool. It's what it is. But
Dude be trying to sell mayo and be whipped cream.
I didn't even notice it, man. Damn.
Oh, dang, man. Oh, but hey, I
I
just think
just
it's gonna
heard
be,
it. Now that he said something, I just heard it.
Yep. But I think But I think the NFL season is going to be a good season. We got a lot to look forward to between free agency, the draft. It should be a good NFL season. It's going to be interesting to see if the Eagles can repeat, if the Chiefs can come back. I got a neighbor across the street. Up in there saying the Eagles winning was a conspiracy. I'm like, dude, whatever. Dude, whatever.
It was a conspiracy that the Chiefs were going to win it. Like a fucking course. There's always going to be people.
Always say this conspiracy somewhere.
I saw an article today, Will, for stuff that the competition committee is considering.
Mm-hmm.
They are again looking at, instead of the onside kick, the 4th and 15 or 4th and 20, because of the success rate of onside kicks based on the current format. And they are also now looking at moving the kick, making the touch all touchbacks to the 30 instead of the ones that can be the 25. And the moving the spot where they're kicking from back 5 yards to try and pull more kickoff returns.
Right.
They need to put the kickoff like it was 10 years ago.
I agree with that.
So we could get some Dante Hall, some Percy
I
Harvin,
agree with that.
some
There's
Devin
people in the
Hester.
Hall of Fame based off kick returns.
Yep.
Because punt return is just as dangerous.
Hey,
and they still do
Kyle.
it the same way.
All right, man.
I'm sorry.
Who we lose?
Ando. And Case.
Okay, I know Kyle had row. Hopefully we get Ando back. All right, let me see.
Actually, he just said, "Have a good night."
All right, yeah, he had a bug. He can't keep his eyes open. He has a hard time saying it. He having a hard time staying up. I've been there, bro. I've been there.
Hey, it
I've
happens.
been there,
Ando?
bro. Yeah, I've been there,
Yeah,
bro.
I gotta
Do your
get
thing,
up
bro.
and my damn self. So.
Do your thing, bro. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, we got we got some football coming up over the next couple of weeks. We're gonna see how that rolls through. We also gonna have to start a Major League Baseball. Sev, you got some news for us?
Yes. The
Spring
New
game.
York Yankees announced this week that they are amending their facial hair policy to allow well-groomed beards for the first time since 1976, 3 years after George Steinbrenner bought the team.
That's been forever.
Yeah. He had originally put the policy in place because he wanted the players to get more disciplined. And the Yankees were kind of the joke of the league at that point because they had been going through a bit of a bad spell with results, and George Steinbrenner wasn't one to look past the results. He looked at the results. So definitely not like Mickey Loomis.
I didn't know that was
Yes.
cool. I never paid that any attention. But
Yeah.
now it makes sense.
They had one of the most famous ones was Oscar Robertson in the 70s. He had to shave his afro because you couldn't have long hair. It couldn't be anything that stood out. And the deal that
You
the
said
team
Oscar
made with him,
Robertson?
yes,
That's a baseball player too?
black baseball player.
Okay. I mean, yeah, his name's Oscar, of course, but I got it. But I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. And but yeah, because he had, this was in the 70s, so he had a
Yeah,
fro.
that fro was a fro, yeah.
Yeah, and they would let him do it. He could keep it in the spring training through when they got pictures for trading cards and for the picture that they were going to use on the screen, like when he was coming up to bat and stuff. And so that always had his fro, but before the season started, it was gone every year. And they have amended that rule to allow for well-groomed beards. And Hal Steinbrenner, the current operating owner, he said that the reason why they didn't want to have that policy any longer is they worried that they were going to risk losing out on the opportunity to sign big name players because of their facial hair policy. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens.
How does facial hair affect you seeing the baseball? But okay.
It doesn't. Like, and like I said, Steinbrenner always said it was about discipline because you're having the discipline to keep your facial hair shaved and taking care of your appearance.
I mean,
And
to me, that's like the military too. Like, why can't these guys have like a decent beard? Like me and Seven, Willie, you shaved yours, but I'm just saying.
he actually looks older. I wonder what the line is because like there's a certain point where when you shave your beard, you actually look older. Or if you're still younger, like us, if we shave our beard, we look like we're not allowed within 500 yards of a school.
Mm-hmm.
If I shave mine, I could go back to college. Like, so I'm just telling you, like I'll have a pure baby face, yo, and I will not do that again. So I need to look like people don't still think I'm 33, but shit.
Okay, so John asked an interesting question. This was one of the things. Okay, so John had two things. First, the Boston thing. So initially, so Devers is actually hurt right now. Devers is injured and is still getting over some issues. So right now, Bregman is like in spring training games. Bregman is still playing third. If because of the fact that Rafi has seniority right now, I think they're going to let Rafi pick his position. But I also think that if he gets much worse at third, because objectively he is far worse at third than Bregman, Devers will at that point get moved probably to DH. But as long as they still have their current DH, who's on a $50 million a year deal, I believe Yamamoto is his last name, if I recall correctly. He's a Japanese player. Not horrible, but not. Yeah, it's Yoshinobu Yamamoto, I think is his name.
Sounds fresh off of Bleach, but okay.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, he's a Japanese player, so that fits. But Boston has tried throwing him into some trade packages to get rid of him, which I think would more give Boston the ability to just tell Devers, look, we don't care what you want. You're going here or you're going to get in trouble. Like, because at some point as a team, you're going to say, look, I understand you don't want to play this position, but if you refuse to go play, you're going to get fined and you're not going to get paid. So I think that ultimately Boston can play that, but they're going to try and play nice for right now. Devers wants to play the field. Devers doesn't want to be a DH. He doesn't want to go to first. He wants to play the field. He wants to play third. So I think unless it becomes an issue, Boston's just going to ride it out for right now and then possibly look at options for trades or talking him out of it down the road. They can use Bregman at second right now. He's still got a solid glove. And with the way that the game has changed and the fact you can't have the shift, having somebody that's got a reaction time like Bregman and playing at second in the middle there is probably a pretty good thing for Boston. He's been lights out hitting since the unofficial spring training game started earlier this week, or like middle of last week, I think was when they started doing some exhibition games. He looks really good. So, like Boston and Boston amped up in pitching. They've got another bat. If they could get a solid first baseman that was a little bit more reliable than Tristan Casas, I think Boston would be one of the favorites for the American League. But right now, they're just a playoff team. But I'm thankful to say the Red Sox are a fucking playoff team. Now, the other one that he asked about, it's Nolan Arenado and the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are trying to find a package to move him. Everything that I'm seeing is that he's going to get moved. I don't know when it's going to happen. It might be closer to the All-Star break when it happens, but Nolan Arenado gets moved. Your Mets did re-sign Pete Alonso, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. So I think that 1 through 6, that's one of the best lineups in baseball outside of what the Dodgers and the Yankees have.
Right.
So certainly nothing horrible there. And then the last thing the MLB and ESPN broadcasting partnership will be ending after the 2025 season. The MLB is unhappy with the baseball coverage that ESPN has been providing in recent years, and so MLB has decided to explore other options with different broadcast partners,
Right.
streaming platforms, stuff like that. I know you saw in the chat, Tubi is a big one. Peacock will probably grab some games.
Mm-hmm.
I think TNT and TBS are going to pick up some extra games as well. And because ESPN doesn't want to pay the $55 million a year that the MLB wants, and the MLB is not going to drop the price for a network that's not really providing very good coverage of baseball.
Right.
Because ESPN's coverage of baseball has been dog shit.
Yeah.
It has. Like, they don't talk about it at all. Like, I don't even see any more baseball analysts.
And they show
on ESPN throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I mean, the last good baseball analyst I remember was Harold Raines.
Mm-hmm. Mad Dog.
Last good one.
Well, and Mad Dog was covering baseball.
Coverage.
Yeah, you're right. You get more hockey coverage, and Mad Dog was covering baseball, but he ran his mouth and had to actually stop covering baseball. He can't talk about, but he can.
I agree, Mo.
He can't go on First Take and cover baseball because that was his retirement deal for when the Arizona Diamondbacks made the World Series. But
yes, I think Peacock will pick up some games.
Yeah, because NBC does normally host some baseball games, especially on the weekend. So
yeah,
NBC wants to get into having some more sports coverage, but they don't want to pay NFL money to have more. They're happy with their one game a week for the NFL. So I think that we probably see because ESPN usually does I think it's Wednesday night baseball.
Mm-hmm.
There's one night during the week that ESPN does baseball, and I think that's what Peacock picks up. And I think Tubi picks up the weekend side. I think Tubi picks up Sunday night baseball. Apple TV will still have Friday baseball. And I think TBS and TNT might run some Saturday games or some Monday games or something like that. It's going to get
normally
split up.
have them during the week, don't they? Sometimes.
They do sometimes.
They used to anyway.
They don't as much anymore.
Okay.
But they used to run a lot of Braves games because I'm pretty sure at one point TBS was.
They did. Yeah, was the main station for the Braves.
It was Turner.
It was Turner. They had to be the main for the Braves. Yeah. They were the main station for the longest. Still are to a certain extent.
And TBS used to do really well with baseball coverage. So I don't. And when they get playoff baseball, they always did good. Like they had Pete Rose on their studio coverage for baseball for a long time. And that was always hilarious because he was just nuts, and that was great. But it's going to be interesting to see as it unfolds this year, especially because with the shift that we've seen where baseball's starting to get numbers back because of the changes that they've made in the game. And you also have guys like Shohei and Soto and stuff like that, generational talents that people are really gravitating towards. This year may also, if we start to see some early returns with baseball numbers, that may help the MLB in negotiating some of their deals. And maybe making a little bit more money so that they're, because the league wants to make sure they're getting $50 to $60 million a year for their national broadcasting. They're going to find a way to get it.
Yes.
But I do like what John Ambrose was saying in our group chat earlier. Parting ways with ESPN is probably one of the few good moves that Rob Manfred has made.
All right. So if you never have anything else, we're going to go and pay some bills. And then we're going to get final thoughts and get on out of here. Hang out with us, guys. You listen to the Sports Report podcast right here on Wire to Wire Sports. We'll be right back.
National Streaming Sports is brought to you in part by BetUs.com, designed for true fans. NFL odds, week 1 and futures, college football odds, including Heisman Trophy favorites and playoff odds, NBA odds of division winners and playoffs, Major League Baseball playoff and World Series odds, the National Hockey League Conference playoffs and Stanley Cup odds, and boxing wagers. Betting opportunities include versus the spreads and outright winners, also during the game. Use our link on our website, nessp.info, the Bet Us Opportunities webpage, for a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Must be 21 years old, and remember, bet responsibly.
Football season is here, and SeatGeek is my go-to for buying tickets. Now with SeatGeek, every single ticket is backed with their buyer guarantee. We've all had plans change, and when you can't make it to the big game, SeatGeek has you covered. They're the only ticketer that allows you to return your tickets ahead of the event for credit with SeatGeek swaps. So when things come up, I know that my tickets won't go to waste. So what are you waiting for? Download the SeatGeek app to maximize your possibilities and shop live events with confidence. Football season.
All right, you guys, we are back. We are back to go ahead and finish up for the night. John, what you got going on this week, buddy?
Too damn much, man.
How you doing from your accident, man?
My legs pretty much about the same since I got in it. So between freaking fighting with these goddamn lawyers, and the insurance and my gap insurance, like, and the doctor I got she's just freaking awful. She just told me I could go back to work. Like, bitch, have you seen me walk? Like, but it's okay. I got some choice words for her Friday.
There you go. Gotta get her.
So, yeah, that's a lot.
Gotta get her.
So,
Gots to get her.
But
tell you,
I'm doing about the same. I'm trying not to spaz out about it because I've been limping around for a month, and I got a lot of back pain when I'm walking a lot anyway. So
get better, bro. I'm sorry that happened to you.
I'm working on it. Hey, it's all good. God wanted me to do something else with my life, so
yeah.
John didn't want to buy a new car, but I did. So
there you go. Seven, what you got going on, man?
Man, starting to get everything ready for the baseball podcast. I talking with my co-host Craig about what's coming up, and we're gonna have we've already got interviews lined up with a baseball historian. An actual former MLB umpire is going to be joining us. I just found out about that one today. And he won't tell me who, but he is in the final stages of getting a commitment from a MLB Hall of Fame.
Okay.
So
cool.
There's a lot coming with the baseball show this year. I've been focused on that, focused on work, and man, I just turned 37 yesterday, so I'm focused on not trying to get old.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
It was a good day. I did a whole lot of nothing. Went out to dinner with the family, and we had. I was hosting karaoke on Saturday night, and it was a strange Saturday night because normally we aren't busy, and we at one that there was points where we were starting to wonder if we were flirting with fire code, and the capacity, like it's basically a Buffalo Wild Wings is what the size of this place is, and it's a sports bar.
Right.
And our capacity is 175.
All right.
And we were like smoked. And just after midnight, one of my regulars stole the microphone when I wasn't paying attention and told everybody it was my birthday. And when you don't expect it and 175 people sing you happy birthday, it kind of hits you. It was great.
Man, yeah.
Yeah,
that was a trip, and I appreciate all of them. And man, it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah, it will be a good year for everybody, man. Happy birthday, by the way. Mo said happy birthday. Mo, I'm gonna see you on.
Thank you, Mo.
I'm gonna see you on Wednesday, brother. I'm I'm gonna see you on Wednesday, brother.
Yeah, the TBS did stop their Braves coverage in the mid 2000s. I think it changed. They're just, I think their broadcasting deal changed because obviously I think because of Turner. But I would not be surprised to see something come back at some point. I mean, with a lot of the regional sports networks going under and teams shifting towards broadcast partners instead of cable TV.
Yep.
Maybe the Braves bring something back like that. I could see it.
Put the deal on Netflix, man.
Yep.
That would be
Netflix is another possibility. For some, I wouldn't be surprised to see Netflix pick up some baseball too.
Oh yeah. All right, gentlemen. I want to say thank y'all for everybody coming through, everybody being on the panel tonight. I do appreciate you. We had some fun. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. John, Mo coming through. My man Gene came through. Appreciate you. And if there's nothing else, I want to say thank you to everybody for having us here on Wire to Wire Sports. We'll see you again on Monday night, and I will see you again on Wednesday for Coffee and Sports in the Morning. Have a good week, everyone.
Yep.